Hey, my friends, it is Bryn Blaze with Elevation Guild. Welcome to this second review of Daisy AI. It was time for an update. It has been over 3 years since I first reviewed the Daisy crowdfunding project. At that time, I recommended it. And now here we are 3 years later. I have reviewed many platforms on this channel, and out of all of those videos, only 3 of them ever made the cut, and 3 of them I recommended. All 3 of those platforms still exist. Everything else that I gave you a subtle warning about and told you was going to disappear has disappeared. So factor that in with as much weight as you want when it comes to my recommendation. Once again, this is the only time that I've ever recommended something twice on this channel, and there's a reason for that. The doors are closing. This is your last chance, a final boarding call to get involved with Daisy and the crowdfunding project with Indotech. By the end of this video, you'll be up to speed once again on what exactly is Daisy, the record-breaking numbers that have been achieved with the crowdfunding project with Indotech, all of the numbers, all the stats, all the data you need to make an informed decision, and why now is a crucial time to get involved, and a glimpse into what's coming, because myself and my business partner Susan spent a week with the founders of Daisy in Phuket, Thailand at a private retreat, and we got some insight and the inside scoop of what's rolling out here in February of 2024. And if you are a builder or a leader watching this, be sure to pay attention all the way to the end of this video. I'm going to dive into why this may be one of the most lucrative long-term builds that you have ever done, and why the work you do now will continue to work for you indefinitely, and also how you can position yourself to maximize your returns and your commissions when the second crowdfunding project rolls out with Daisy. This is also your last chance to secure equity in Indotech, the multi-billion-dollar trading company that has been around since 2012, the company that has been responsible for the phenomenal trading results seen by the Daisy community. So enjoy the video, my friends, and I'll see you on the other side. So let's start out by getting an understanding of what Daisy is. My first review of Daisy on this channel was back in January of 2021 when it first launched. So Daisy has now been around for over 3 years, and it's only getting stronger. Daisy is a decentralized equity crowdfunding platform that's built on the blockchain. It's a complicated sentence, but let's unpack it. Traditional crowdfunding, you may be familiar with platforms like GoFundMe, Kickstarter, Indiegogo. Most of them was donation-based crowdfunding, where you believed in an idea in the mind of an entrepreneur, you were backing that idea, hopefully someday it came to fruition and brought to market. Equity crowdfunding platforms like Seed Invest, Start Engine, that's where you actually got to own a part of the company that you were backing with your money. Daisy is the only one of its kind that's decentralized and built on the blockchain. All of those other ones I mentioned are centralized, and it's built on smart contracts for full transparency, visibility, traceability of every dollar that's moving. You can see it on the blockchain. We like to represent this concept through a digital handshake to explain what a smart contract is. It's like a codified law, a digital agreement, and in this case we're merging the power of community with the power of the blockchain. Right now we are in the final phase of crowdfunding for the first project on the Daisy crowdfunding platform, and that is the AI trading project for a company called Indotech. The results have been phenomenal. We have hit every single target that we set years ago, and we've smashed all crowdfunding records. You're going to see how all of this benefits you if you take advantage of this narrow window of opportunity later on in this video, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Participants are given equity in Indotech as well as real-time rewards from any AI trading performance. Performance is not guaranteed. We get what the market gives us. This is real trading. You're going to hear all about Indotech in this video as well. That's the trading company behind these phenomenal results. So it's important that you understand that as part of your due diligence. Daisy leverages the power of community to back breakthrough enterprises, disruptive projects, disruptive companies that are breaking the mold, and using this model to benefit everybody. Everybody wins with profits, equity, and income. Now, the AI trading platform that we are here to discuss is designed, operated, and managed by a company called Indotech. They are a multi-billion-dollar AI fintech financial technology company that's been around since 2012, and they're their first true software as a service solution SaaS company in the field of AI-driven automated trading. They help retail and institutional investors harness the power of AI algorithms to capitalize on market volatility, and they've been doing that for 11 years now. They currently provide AI trading systems for top financial institutions, hedge fund managers, and accredited investors, and they're privately audited by one of the big four accounting firms, Ernst & Young. In fact, their CFO was a top manager at Ernst & Young from 1999 to 2005. They have a proven track record of high performance results, and now hundreds of thousands of investors are tapping into institutional grade solutions that were previously only accessible to quant hedge funds and large institutional investors. Now let's meet Dr. Anna Becker, the Indotech CEO and founder. She holds a PhD in AI and has been developing financial technology for over 20 years. Dr. Anna Becker is an author, speaker, consultant, and world leader in the AI financial technology realm. She previously created and sold a successful financial technology company in the Forex sector. Her technologies are currently being utilized by leading global banks and investment funds. Now that you know more about the phenomenal trading company behind this AI trading project, it's time to dive into the numbers. Let's talk results, performance, and some important metrics here. $442 million in contributions, in crowdfunding contributions, has been made since inception of the Daisy crowdfunding platform, which smashes all crowdfunding records by hundreds of millions of dollars. $592 million is currently in live trading capital actively being traded in the fund for the crowdfunding community. $480 million has been generated in trading profits. $351 million in trading profits has been withdrawn by the community, and over $200 million has been paid out in community rewards. So I want you to pay attention to a few of those numbers for a second. Look at the amount of money that has ever come into the Daisy crowdfunding platform, $442 million. Now look at the amount that has been paid out, literally withdrawn into people's wallets. $551 million when you add up those last two numbers. That means that the amount of money that Daisy has paid out over the last 3 years exceeds the amount of money that has ever come in by $109 million. How many platforms, especially in the shark-infested waters of cryptocurrency, where it's full of smoke and mirrors and shady actors and anonymous websites that are here today and gone tomorrow, how many of them have paid out $109 million more than has ever come into them? Most of those platforms, the only source of revenue is people joining after you. And as soon as that slows down, the corrupt owners, who are anonymous to start with, plan their exit and go off and do it all over again and burn people all over again. There's been enough of that nonsense that's come and gone in the market. Daisy is real, it's here to stay, and it's real trading backed by a multi-billion-dollar behemoth, Indotech, that you now actually get to own a piece of as well. There's never been a losing month since the Forex trading fund went live, 21 consecutive winning months, and there's been over 1,300% compounded returns since April of 2022 in this trading fund. So the people that contributed to the trading fund back in April of 2022 are now sitting on 1,300% compounded returns if they just left their capital in there. So, is Daisy coming to an end? Crowdfunding for the Indotech AI project is coming to a close. Daisy is going nowhere. Daisy is a crowdfunding platform that will continue to raise capital for disruptive, powerful projects for decades to come. The window of opportunity to get involved in the crowdfunding project with Indotech is coming to a close because all crowdfunding targets have been surpassed. They've been exceeded. The initial target was $500 million in live trading capital in the trading fund. We're now at $592 million at the time of recording this video. Those of you who have not taken action on Daisy in the last 3 years, now is your final opportunity to get involved with the Indotech AI project, because it's going to become an exclusive private trading fund for members. Indotech has agreed to continue to trade this fund privately for inside members indefinitely for many, many years to come. So the capital you put to work now will continue to work for you. Only members on the inside over time will be able to contribute more capital. No new members will be able to join. this is your last chance to secure equity in Indotech as well. All equity crowdfunding projects, once their targets are met, the door's closed. That's it. But with this project, not only did you get equity, but you also get to benefit from the ongoing performance of the trading fund that you helped to seed with your venture capital. All private members will continue to profit indefinitely, and affiliates will continue to receive compounding residual rewards. The beautiful thing about Daisy, especially with the Indotech crowdfunding project, if you're a builder and a leader and someone that's sharing it with others, you're essentially building your own hedge fund where you're getting a cut of all the profits that the entire capital in your organization is actually making. So it's extremely lucrative. Every aspect of the rewards plan is driven by the primary source of revenue, which is real live trading in the financial markets. So everything continues to compound. And when the doors close, no new members will be able to join, nobody else will be able to qualify for bonus pools, and all of that capital will continue to compound and continue to get more lucrative long term. The benefits for builders that build Daisy and continue to build with this crowdfunding platform is that you're building one team with multiple streams of income. How many of you watching this have maybe been involved in peer-to-peer marketing, affiliate marketing, sometimes it's called network marketing, where you have to continually start over if there's a new project. You have to start from scratch, roll up your sleeves and begin at square one on ground zero. Whereas here, the entire compensation plan, the entire rewards plan is hard-coded on the blockchain. In other words, any crowdfunding project that someone joins you in your team, is hard-coded to you forever, permanently. Any action they take in the future, no matter what they decide to put venture capital into, you benefit from. No downline can be taken away from you, no legs can be moved, no volume can be moved, because it's immutable laws on the blockchain. Literally, it's the first of its kind, a compensation plan built on the blockchain, so it cannot be interfered with. The same commissions we earned 3 years ago is the same commissions we're still earning 3 years later. The work you do continues to work for you. And it's true residual income because it's real projects. That creates the sustainability. We touched on this a moment ago. Think about bringing in $5–10 million in your team in capital that's in live trading. Well, that capital is earning a certain return, a certain percentage every month. The people that are compounding in your team, their trading accounts are getting larger. So the profit that you're earning on your entire team continues to grow as well. There's no auto ships here. I'm sure many of you listening to this, if you've built teams in the past, you'll resonate with this next point. There's 100% retention. One of the biggest problems in network marketing is attrition, volume falling away that you have to continually replace. Perhaps a merchant processor collapsed and 300 credit cards that were meant to be billed this month didn't go through, so you lose your rank and your biggest leader loses his rank, and it's a snowball effect. None of that can happen here. You're getting paid from every single individual that you're responsible for bringing in, and you can feel good and sleep at night knowing that you're benefiting people and making an impact on their lives, actually sharing something that's real, something that's sustainable, and something that's built for the long term. So if you're sick of starting over, Daisy is the platform for you. And you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Myself and my business partner Susan have been involved in Daisy since inception, and we have culminated all of our knowledge and created all of the onboarding and the step-by-step tutorials and everything that people need to get signed up and get set up. So for you, stepping into action, it's plug and play. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. I'm going to leave a link in the description below this video. We have a video over on our other channel, Elevation Guild. Be sure to watch that. It's called Final Boarding Call for Builders. You want to become familiar with the time-sensitive promotion that's taking place right now. If you want to lock arms with us and run to achieve that, you'll be primed and ready for the upcoming project in Daisy. I'll also leave a link to my personal Telegram. Send me a direct message with any questions you have, and if you want to schedule a call, if you are a leader or someone of influence that's ready to run, we'll be happy to work with you. The next project goes live on February 21st in Dubai at the Coca-Cola Arena, and that's the same date when the doors close for the first project with Indotech. Do whatever it takes to be in Dubai for this event, for the massive reveal. We'll be having a day 2 mastermind in quite a luxurious location for all of our team, where you'll get to rub shoulders with some mega influencers and very successful people to help you visualize and implement a game plan for the next 90 days following the event so that you can maximize your results. Myself and my business partner Susan had the privilege of meeting the incredible founders of this project back just a few weeks ago in Phuket, Thailand, at a private retreat where the top 20 leaders in Daisy were invited to get the inside scoop on what's being rolled out next. And I can tell you it's enormous. And it was actually the leaders in that room that put forward a suggestion to sign a non-disclosure agreement and keep some of the important details private until the official launch on February 21st in the Coca-Cola arena, so that there's a unified message and everything is ready so that the biggest splash can be made in the marketplace and the biggest impact. And the next project, as mentioned, is even more disruptive than Indotech AI, which is hard to believe considering the phenomenal performance and the phenomenal results that were achieved with that first project. Partnerships have been established with some of the biggest global media companies and influencers. When you see some of the influencers and public figures that are getting behind and back in this project, you'll be blown away. The project has been in phase 1 development for 18 months and over $30 million has already been invested. So it is not a startup. It already has close to 700 employees. And in about 2 weeks here, myself and Susan are flying to, I won't even say the country, but we're flying to a country to visit one of the facilities for this project. This has real world use case of a very disruptive technology. Current market participation is over 3 billion people in every country of the world. It's a jaw-dropping category creator where 9 out of 10 people are going to join. If you're a builder, if you're a leader, if you're someone that likes to share things with others, this is going to be the easiest sell in your life. People are going to gravitate to it like moths to a flame. Everyone's going to resonate with it. Crowdfunding target is $1.2 billion in the first 6 months. Remember, I use that phrase, the work you do now continues to work for you. Well, by joining the current crowdfunding project, you're going to secure your position, and literally millions of people are going to flood into this project when it goes live and when the word spreads. So by locking in your position now in Daisy, not only do you get to benefit long term from the current project with Indotech, but you'll be perfectly positioned and primed and ready to take full advantage of this when it goes live. Again, if you're a builder, you have literally a couple of weeks to take advantage of a powerful promotion where the work you do in the current project is going to benefit you in the future project as well. Check out the link to the video in the description. Again, that video is titled Final Boarding Call for Builders. Even if you're just a passive contributor with no intention of ever sharing this project or future projects with anybody, this right here is something you can definitely earn passive income with. So what if you could tap into the world's leading AI trading performance and leverage the financial prowess of a multi-billion-dollar fintech company so that you could earn sustainable, reliable compounding returns long term? That is the opportunity that's available to you right now in this closing window, where it's your last chance to get equity in Indotech. It's your last chance to get into this private fund that's going to continue to be traded by Indotech for potentially decades to come. Again, nobody from the public will be able to join. It doesn't matter if they have $500 million and they're knocking on the door, they're not going to get in. So you have exclusive access to this AI trading technology that will continue to be extremely lucrative long term. We can't guarantee future performance, but if the past is anything to go by, it's going to be astounding. So take action, my friend, and click on the links in the description below to get started. I've done my best to ethically persuade you to take action on my #1 recommendation. The rest is up to you. The ball is in your court. Go ahead and go through the information in the description. Reach out to me personally. I'll be happy to help you get signed up, get set up. And be sure to subscribe if you got value from this video, if you're excited about taking advantage of this powerful opportunity that's time tested, that's battle tested, and that's here to stay. Daisy is just getting started. Make sure that not only do you get into the current project, but you secure your position to take advantage of all future powerful projects that roll out on this crowdfunding platform for potentially decades to come. Excited to work with you, excited to see you on the inside of our Elevation Guild community. Take care for now.